Someone sees your big energy and they miss instant access to you. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family. Someone sees your big energy and they miss instant access to you. Somebody drop in the comments and say, everybody can't have me. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, everybody can't have me. Now, family, why is it important for you to know what big energy is? Okay. Listen, y'all, it's very important because I need you to realize people can sense the shift in your life. People can sense that you have shifted the way that you treat them. And people can sense the way that this big energy is starting to glow upon you, right? Now, family, why do people not want you to have big energy? It's because they don't want you to be the highest version of yourself. They don't want you to be intelligent. They don't want you to move wisely, right? And they don't want you to attain any sense or any level of opulence. What is opulence? This is when you have an affluent, rich, or wealthy lifestyle. Now, I don't mean having a mansion. I don't mean having a Bentley. And I don't mean having a Mercedes-Benz, right? What I mean, family, is you have an opulent way of thinking, moving, accomplishing, and even just living. Reno, what is important about this? It's very important, y'all, that you understand this contributes to your big energy. And of course, this is why my whole entire thing is keep a rich mentality. But sticking to the point, y'all, they miss this instant access to you because now it has clicked, right? It clicked for you to become the best version of yourself. And it has clicked to them that you're not worried about them anymore. See, you was always worried about if they was eating, worried about if they cared, worried about how they felt, worried about what was on their mind. And then you realize that, hey, this ain't putting no money in my pocket. This ain't putting no love in my heart. This is not putting no energy in my soul. And now, the moment you shift the energy towards them, you all of a sudden have big energy. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? And so in this video, I'm going to go down the line of what it means to have big energy, right? But as y'all can see, we are outside connected with nature. Yes, y'all, we're in the park, the legendary field, the green pasture, as I call it. Okay, and family, it's a nice evening out, right? We came outside a bit later, y'all. But I'm working on this academy, Rich Mentality Academy. And this is where everything is going to be, y'all, all right? This is where the community is going to be built at. This is where everybody is going to go to subscribe. This is where the family is going to reside, all right? So I'm actually creating a school, and I'm going to launch it maybe tomorrow, all right? So that's what I've been working on. That's why we're recording this production such a later time, right? But with that being said, family, here we are, okay? So y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all, but y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. And of course, y'all, I am sending nothing but love, peace, and prosperity and happiness to the family, okay? So if you're having a terrible day, just know that it can get worse, all right? So hopefully this video is a pick-me-up video, okay? Can't forget that, right? But let's get right into it, y'all. How you know or why you have big energy, all right, and why they miss this instant access to you is this. Number one, y'all, self-care. Although it sounds very simple, y'all, self-care is very powerful, and it is a statement. When you show people that you care about yourself enough to exclude them out of it, whether they like it or not, then that's going to send a signal to them that you are now starting to forget about them. And this is increasing your energy. This is why I say you got big energy, right? Somebody drop in the comments and say big energy only. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say big energy only. Listen, family, when it comes to your self-care, this means if you are a woman, you're starting to get your nails did, right? You're starting to get your hair done. okay? You wearing your lashes, and I'm not saying you out here looking like, what's the movie called? The Women from Baps, okay? But what I am saying, ladies, is you're starting to take your appearance more serious, okay? You're starting to take your appearance and the way you look more serious. Presentation is everything, okay? Go to a job interview and go in there with a white t-shirt with a stain on it, flip-flops, and a pair of jeans, and let's just see if you don't get turned around. So there's nothing wrong with, putting on your makeup, right? Or just sprucing yourself up, wearing better clothes, presenting yourself better, self-care, all right? You got to take care of self. Well, when you was with this person within this relationship or this friendship, right? Or this fraternity, whatever the case is, even family members, when you were around them, they were used to seeing you at your lowest. They were used to seeing you when you was not at your best, right? They were used to you being behind them. And it's mighty strange and funny, y'all, when you begin to put yourself first, you begin to see how they truly felt about you. It's almost like a how dare you decide to do your hair, do your makeup. How dare you decide to be pretty and beautiful? How dare you, right? For my fellas, this may be you, deciding to work on your finances, man. You're working on your credit. You're trying to become a better individual. As a man, you're trying to step up and take care of your kids, or even, and I'm gonna just work on self, right? Let's stick on self, okay? Because sometimes we do get stuck into being a father or a mother, or get stuck into being a role. What about the role for ourselves? Okay, so we're gonna stick on that. But for my men, maybe you're trying to work on your wardrobe, right? You're trying to work on, becoming a better speaker, a better communicator, right? Whatever self-care as a man is for you, all right? Once again, wardrobe, cologne, getting manicures, whatever it is for you as a man, my brother. Y'all drop in the comments and let me know what y'all are doing for your self-care. But anyway, they begin to realize that you are prioritizing you, and that becomes a problem. It makes them realize your big energy, and all of a sudden, they want instant access. They miss that instant access, right? They call, you pick up. You pull up to their door, you open it. They ask for something, you give them an answer immediately. That instant access, all right? And this is why people have problems. When people begin to move on into their better version of themselves, all right? Number 2, y'all, it's going to be this, family. Locked in vibes. Yeah, y'all, locked in vibes. In 2022, this really started 2022. So 2022, y'all, that's when I became locked in, right? I'm talking about I was locked in when it came to family members. I was locked in when it came to my girlfriend. I was locked in when it came to friends. I'm like, listen, y'all, girlfriend, family, friends, leave me alone at a certain time of the day, okay? I am focused on creating my content. And at this time, y'all, I didn't have no followers, right? I think I had maybe about 2,000 followers on Instagram. On YouTube, maybe I had about 600 subscribers. On Facebook, none, just friends. I mean, I didn't really have a platform, right? But I had people who supported me and knew of me, but not to this magnitude, right? It wasn't until 2022 when I became locked in on creating videos, content creation, building my business, getting serious about my LLC, really trying to make something work with my LLC. Because, people get an LLC and that's it, right? They don't get no Duns Bradstreet number. They don't try to build business credit. They don't try to get, funding, or they don't try to get it registered in any way, shape, form, or fashion. They just got the LLC and that's it. They make their post. After their post, that's it. But for myself, I said, nah, man, I really want to lock in and become legitimate. I really want to build my business. And this started in 2022. So I got locked in. But I would notice how family would, you ain't got time for me, and you always working on that. But it'd be the same people who didn't even believe in it, right? Girlfriend tripping at times. And I get it. Women are women, but it can be discouraging, y'all, when the whole world is against you, or at least your world is against you, and all you're trying to do is make a better life for yourself. I've been there, y'all. I get it. It's those locked in vibes. Your homeboy can't talk to you on the phone no more like that. Homegirl, you don't got time for it like that no more. Don't take it personal. Somebody drop that down below in the comments. Don't take it personal, but you're working on becoming the best version of yourself, okay? So sticking to the point, y'all, you have locked in vibes, right? Maybe you are locked in on writing your book. You are locked in on building your social media platform. You are locked in on getting your master's degree, your bachelor's degree, right? Associates, whatever the case is. You are locked in on accomplishing something, right? And when you get these vibes, people notify it and they begin to see that you're going to go somewhere eventually, even if it's not happening right now. They know that something is going to happen or bound to happen if you just stay consistent. So they have to throw these insecurity seeds, and they have to throw these discouragement seeds, and they have to throw these distraction seeds at you, right? Some do it knowingly and intentionally. Some do it unknowingly and unintentionally. However, it's still being done. And so what I want y'all to understand is, y'all, stay locked in, right? You got them locked in vibes. And when people start trying to come in, that's a clear indication that you wanted something, right? You wanted something. The enemy can work through anybody. Let's make that clear, right? So this gives you the big energy. Yeah, he missed the big shot now. She missed big shot now. No, I ain't no big shot. I just want a better life. That's it. And so stay locked in on whatever it is, whether that's your college, your school, your sports, your business, entrepreneurial journey, whatever the case is. But when you locked in, they're going to notify this as big energy. And they're going to miss that instant access when you was always able to be reached, right? When you wasn't untouchable. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know, all right? Number 3, it's going to be this right here, family. You have with or without energy. Yeah, y'all. With or without energy. Them bugs out here today, too, y'all. That's why y'all see me over here rubbing. I'm like, man, you can tell summertime is coming in, right? But with or without energy means, listen, I'm going to do this with you or without you, right? A lot of times, y'all, before men are able to really see the pinnacle of their success, sometimes they have real women. Shout out to Denzel's wife, Snoop Dogg's wife, right? Maurice Chestnut's wife. I mean, the list goes on, y'all. And of course, I don't know what they've been going through during the journey, but hey, they still here, so obviously somebody like it, right? And if they like it, I love it. You get it? But sticking to the point, y'all, in this journey of a man becoming successful, sometimes you have a good woman, and sometimes you don't have. You got your little skeezer, skank, somebody who is impatient, somebody who can't be trusted, a person who don't deserve to be there with you when you get there, right? Now, let me make this clear before the women, you want me to overly explain this. I'm going to say this. If a man has a woman who's been down with him, and not just down, but she's been playing her part, her role, and being efficient and sufficient, right, as much as possible, then she deserves to be there with him when he get over the mountaintop. Point blank, period. But a man don't deserve to have a woman to enjoy the fruits of his labor after he been busting his butt and all she did was complain the whole 5-10 years. We like to get that misconstrued, right? And vice versa. But what I want y'all to understand is, y'all, when a man oftentimes show that, hey, I'm going to do this with or without you, that's when they want to come back, right? Vice versa for a woman. When a woman show, hey, I'm going to go to school with or without you, okay? I'm going to build my business with or without you. I'm going to make something of myself with or without you. That's when, oh, Keisha, I miss you, girl. Yeah, Sydney, I want you back, right? And that's because ambition is attractive, right? Ambition is attractive. I mean, listen, y'all, even on Tom and Jerry, y'all remember when he wanted that chick, that cat, right? And she was already bougie and stuck up, and he came with a I think he came with a small car. It was kind of broke down. He had a little broke down gift, but it came from the kindness of his heart, right? And the other cat had came with that long limo, came with them nice gifts, and then the girl just hopped in the car and she was just ready to ride, right? That's kind of how it operates in the real world and in real life, just being honest. And so, sticking to the point, y'all, if a person is willing to show you that they're going to do it with or without you, then that ambition makes you more attractive, right? And they're going to hop in that ride, okay? And so just to kind of bring my point around full circle, y'all, with the Tom and Jerry thing, if he had shown her that he was going to do it with or without, and then at some point actually became successful, I guarantee you she would have hopped out that long limo with that other cat who had everything to offer, and she would have gotten in the car with Tom, okay? The problem is, y'all, we don't know how to differentiate the two. So you got to show people that you're going to do it with or without them. You have to. And that's what makes you a person of big energy. Yeah, y'all, you got that big energy when you say, hey, I'm going to be a rapper with or without you. I'm going to the studio, period. I'm going to be a basketball player with or without you. You're going to the court, period. Okay? That's going to make you more attractive because of that ambition that's shining through you. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Number 4 is going to be this right here, family. You are investing in yourself. You are beginning to invest in yourself. You buying courses. You listening to Reno Speaks Riches, right? You watching more inspirational videos, self-improvement. And you're not just getting inspired and motivated. And now you get this energy. And after that, I'm going to go eat a cheeseburger. I'm going to go eat me some lasagna and watch The Wood, which is one of my favorite movies, by the way. I'm going to watch Love Jones for my ladies, right? Which is another good movie that I like. But the point is, y'all, it's bigger than motivation. It's bigger than being inspired. It's about actually seeking that transformation, seeking to become a better individual, a better person. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. So when you are investing into yourself, you're spending the money on your mentality. You're spending the money on your mind, right? You're going to the seminars, okay? You're going to the webinars. And not just giving people money just to say, hey, I invested, but really studying the craft and studying the place that you're going to go and spend money at and seeing how it can actually benefit you for the long run, the long haul, all right? For instance, if a person just say, hey, Reno, I invested into myself, man. I bought 10 books. What are they about? I don't know. They 10 books. It's almost equivalent to not investing into yourself. You got to make calculated risk. You have to target your audience. You got to target what it is that you're trying to attract. You have to target it. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Investing into yourself is deeper than just, oh, man, I'm finna buy them new stocks and bonds. That's good. Please do that. But are you investing into me, meaning yourself, right? Or you are investing into your mentality, or you are investing into your mindset. So when you begin to invest into self, it's going to show externally. How are you starting to learn all this? How's she starting to know this? How's she starting to build this? How's she starting to get into these rooms? You follow what I'm saying? You are investing into self. Somebody drop that down below in the comments. Invest in yourself. Next thing, y'all, number 5 is going to be this right here. God is leading you. Point blank, period. God is leading you. When you allow God to lead, y'all, opportunities fall out the sky. Resources are within arm's reach. You start gaining connections that you would have never even thought that you can gain. I was watching a comedian by the name of Marcus D. Wiley. Love him. Think he's really dope, right? A lot of people don't know him, but Ali Sadiq brought him out. He's super dope. One thing he said was, when I was in church, and he's still in church, by the way, but he said the concept came from him being in church. He said, we talked about this thing called favor, right? And we all talk about favor. However, he said at the time, he got a call from BET as the top 5 comedian, of clean comedians, if you will, to, go out and perform a show as a clean comic. And he was like, at that time, I wasn't even good, right? Now, maybe he's being critical on himself, but he said I wasn't even good. But he said, hey, look, I believe in favor, just like they taught me in church. So guess what? I'll be there. Listen, y'all, the point is, when God is leading you, he's going to take you to some places that you don't even believe that you deserve to be at. You don't even believe that you deserve to have. But like he said, I'll be there, you must be there. And once you start allowing yourself to go there, that big energy is going to glow upon you. That big energy is going to show upon you. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? So sticking to the point, as God is leading you, people going to notice that, hey, some things happening in this brother life and this sister life that ain't supposed to be happening. Don't reject your favor, right? Accept your favor. You may not even know why you're there. Hey, just know what? I'm going to be there, okay? You may not even know why you're called. You know what? I'm going to answer. You may not even know why people want to bless you with so much. You know what? I'm going to receive it. Stop acting like you don't deserve your blessings. You don't deserve your favor, because you do. You do. God is leading you. And now people are going to miss that instant access because they're going to see that big energy all around you. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. But as we conclude this video, understand something, y'all. You have an energy about yourself. And the rest of 2025, spend it as if you know it, okay? Listen, y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all get one of those Yes Sir t-shirts, get a Yes Sir hoodie, book a one-on-one session with your boy, all right? Enroll into my social influence course. But more importantly, y'all, if you don't do none of that, y'all be sure to join my Rich Mentality Academy. I will be launching it tomorrow, y'all. Y'all can go ahead and start getting in, but I will be launching it tomorrow. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Y'all keep a rich mentality. Peace.